Hello everyone! It's me, Angela Spagnolo, back with another video from Creating the Mind Now. So, this video, I woke up this morning and sometimes I sit down and I don't know what I want to say or what I want to talk about, but I just got up, messy hair and all, don't care, because I wanted to discuss something that has been, I don't want to say an obstacle, but I've had a lot of opportunity to grow in this area. If you're anything like me, and I know a lot of people are, then you have felt out of control. Oh, yeah, out of control. So today I wanted to take the time to talk about how to feel in control when you feel out of control. I don't have the answers to everything, okay? And there's been a lot of moments in my journey where I have literally felt out of control. Last year around this time, I was completely reeling out of control. And I was just the more and more I wanted to be in control of things, the less and less I felt in control of my own life. I was doing this thing that I do where I was digging my heels in so tight that I was like, it's supposed to be this way. This is how it's supposed to happen. And things were not happening the way I thought that they should be happening. And this was putting me in a place to feel extremely out of control. A few years ago, a lot of years it feels like now, I was out of control with my own emotional state. So I went heavily into an addiction to try to solve that out of control feeling. Little did I know that I was still going to feel out of control, but now I was just feeling out of control of my own body because I was addicted to a substance that my body needed it, even though I would think, why can't I just stop this? I had gone completely out of control, but in a whole other area. So this longing for control and this obsession with needing control kept putting me in more and more situations and events to, again, recognize this out of control feeling. Until time happened and I started to realize that this out of control feeling was there to show me something. That I can't control the weather. I can't control what an ex does or thinks or how they behave. I can control my choices and decisions whether or not to allow it to be a tolerable thing that I allow and continue to experience, or if I can see through the person and choose a perspective that feels better for me. I can feel in control of my own perspective on an event. Again, to a car accident. This is bullshit. What am I going to do? How am I going to afford this? This is the worst thing that could ever be. Why is this happening to me right now? Why? And some of us will even relapse or kick back into a pattern of habits that are just not beneficial to us. I could look at the perspective as, oh, I don't know what the future holds. This is happening for a reason. I may not know what the reason is right now, but everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. If you're someone like me and you feel out of control and you feel like somebody else has control over you, stop and go inwardly and recognize that you are in control of that choice, of that emotional experience. No, the weather cannot be changed by you. The way you perceive a rainy day brings a rainbow, or this is shit, I'm stuck inside. Or, oh, it's a great movie day. It's inwardly a choice. Much easier, I guess, said than done, some would say, but in a sense, it's much easier done than it is said. So just this obsession with being in control, that's okay, but just make sure it's something that you can control. You can control it. You can control your emotional state of being. You can control your choices and decisions. Sure, we may not always be able to control the first thought, but we can control our second. And so when you hear that first thought, and then that feeling starts to arise of I feel out of control, that right there is an awareness. Stop. Go in there and gain control over your perspective and your emotional state of being. I have some events that are unraveling into the future right now, and I have somebody telling me that I need to make a decision now based on the next 3 years. Which is funny to me because when I make plans, mental plans, they don't always, and most likely, develop into an experience that I saw in my mind's eye. it can become so much better than that. I mean, a year ago, I had a thought about how my life might look, and then boom, we had a global pandemic that reached the entire world, and most people went a route of this sucks and this is the worst thing ever, while some of us saw the opportunity for change, growth, and realizing that it's an advanced wake up for consciousness. Like, we can just wake up. Trying to be in control is going to put more experiences into your life. Like, you pray for patience. Please give me patience. Sure, we'll give you patience, Angela. We'll send you patience. But what you're actually going to get is an opportunity to be patient. You'll be at a red light when you don't want to, when you're in a rush to go somewhere because you think that getting to wherever it is that you want to go is more important than being where you actually are. And that is present in your moment and knowing that this is a moment where you get to be patient. So be it. Be patient. Be in control. And the best way to be in control is to know what you can control. And once you realize what you cannot control, then you no longer focus the attention on trying to change it if you cannot. And maybe it's not meant to be changed. Maybe the moment that's happening to me, the moments that are transpiring, they're giving me this future, is something I asked for. Sometimes we set intentions and we're not really paying attention to what our intention is or what we're looking for. Sometimes we need something we don't even realize that we need, and something bigger is there to show us. And it just takes a little bit of retrospect, or it takes a little bit of focus, or it takes a little bit of being out of control to realize that you don't always need to be in control. Sometimes you can just put your hands up and say, you know what? My faith in, believe in what you want, as long as it brings you and reminds you that letting go and sitting back and saying, okay, maybe I don't know everything. Oh, that's the hardest thing for some of us to do. Maybe I don't know everything. But I completely understand that this feeling of being out of control isn't beneficial to me. Remind me, and then wait and see, and stay in control of what you can. That's what I wanted to share today. I hope you found this helpful. There's so much more I could discuss on being in control and out of control, so if you want to talk, please send me a message. Like I said, you can find me on pretty much any platform: LinkedIn, Google, Facebook, Instagram. I have a phone number. Also, I wanted to say that I am continuing to do the live conversation on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Standard Eastern Time. It has been amazing. I have loved what has transpired from these moments, and I want to continue to do this. Free space, free thought. Just come as you are. No judgments. It's literally the safest space you could come to and speak about anything you want. If you've been there and you're seeing this video, please comment about your experience. I look forward to being back here again tomorrow to make another video. And until then, enjoy the journey and control the things you can control.